So I just got an email from YouTube saying that my channel is monetized. That is just mind blowing because I posted my first video on the 2nd of January, about 9 weeks before I crossed my 4,000 hours. I am still shocked as I have tried it with a different channel before, but it did not work out that time. So this time I tried doing something different. All the details are in this video. And there is a special announcement at the end that I am really excited about. So stick around. Hey everyone, Armagan here. So let me tell you a story. A story of a young man who aspired to be a content creator. He worked really hard to get views. He would spend hours scrolling through YouTube trying to find ways to hack the algorithm, spending countless nights on finding the right keywords that would bring thousands of people to his videos, wasting his precious time in figuring the latest trend that could help him become the next big thing. That unfortunately never happened. But then when he thought all was lost, he found the secret to YouTube. Well, sort of. So it all started when I watched this video by Ed, where he does an experiment and gets monetized in 6 weeks. There is a lot of great advice in the video, but the thing that resonated with me the most was that instead of making videos for the algorithm, I should make videos for people. Yes, I know, it seems so simple, but this is the only advice that I think is talked about the least on YouTube. By the way, before you forget, you should go and like this video. I still have a very small channel and I need your support to continue growing it. Okay, so the biggest mistake I have made in the past was focusing too much on the keywords and trying to make the titles and descriptions for search results. I'm not saying that it is a wrong approach. It is one of the approaches and I am sure it is working for a lot of people. But it was not working for me at all. So on the first day of starting this channel, the only goal was to figure out how I could bring value to the people around me. I'm a CPA, so I wanted to stick to money, investments and taxes, basically my core strength. And then I realized that there are so many YouTubers who talk about the same stuff, but they are so far ahead in life that they might know the problems that we are facing. We as in the people who are just starting out on their journey of making money online. I realized that just like me, there would be a lot of people out there who would want to earn extra income but do not have the experience or the guidance to achieve the financial independence. I don't have a big balance to start with. No social proof of any kind, no experience, and a very limited number of hours every week to work with on any of these side hustles, similar to most of you. I have also seen over the years that money is a strange topic. We talk about money all the time, yet not many of us actually understand how money works. That is why I decided to base my channel around money so I can share my experience with people who are just starting out and maybe we can both start growing together and learn from each other. Before we go any further, I need to thank you guys for all the love and support you have given me on this channel, and that too in such a short time. You all are amazing. It is such a surreal feeling. I also think I need to be clear here. The point of this video is not to brag about what I have achieved. That is not my intention at all. I am sharing my experience with all of you because I know many people out there are deciding to start a YouTube channel but have not done so, or have been trying to make it work and need some motivation to get to the monetization mark. I am here telling you that it can be done. There is a lot of common YouTube advice that you will find around you, like being consistent, having better audio, and all that good stuff. But my top 2 takeaways are more towards your thought process. Number 1 on my list is to focus on your progress and forget the negativity that may be around you. There is a lot of noise out there. You will face pressure from your family. Your friends might make fun of you for your lack of success. There might be some unkind people commenting bad things on your videos, and so much more. Just try and block all this noise. Not everyone will understand what you are trying to achieve, so you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Second point, think about your community and what they want, what they are looking for. The special announcement you will see in just a few minutes also revolves around this point. So instead of making videos that you want to make, try to solve a problem for your audience and you will definitely find your space. You don't have to be an expert to help others. Just being 2 steps ahead of someone is enough. They will learn a lot from you because you are also going through the same process. When I started my 0 to 10,000 challenge, I had no idea about Etsy, Amazon KDP, Redbubble or Midjourney. As I learn about these side hustles and tools, I share my learnings and experiences with all of you, and I am sure it can help many beginners because they are also going through the same process. Plus, there is hardly any comment on my channel that I have not responded to. I try my best to respond to all of the comments within a few minutes because that is the only way people can tell me what they actually want. And I think knowing your audience help you as a content creator. So let's get into the analytics. In 2023, YouTube changed its monetization rules and added shorts to it. To get monetized, you need to have at least 1000 subscribers and you need to achieve either 4000 watch hours in the last 365 days or 10 million shorts in the last 90 days. The monetization requirements are difficult and you have to be pretty consistent with your efforts and quality of videos to get to this level. I think it is mainly because YouTube only wants to work with content creators who are serious about it. So going into my dashboard, you can see that I have already earned $18 in revenue. But ignore that for now because it has been a few days since I got monetized. So it is just calculating my revenues for those 2-3 days. So selecting lifetime here, you can see that the first video I posted was on Monday, 2nd January 2023. It is all zero prior to that. I had a very recent experience where my friend did not know which credit card to get and I decided to base my first video on that. That first day I posted a video, I shared it with my friends and family to get the initial boost. There were 16 views on the first day, then 14 views and then 16 views. I was so happy with the results because if you look closely, on Sunday, 8th of January, 54 people decided to click on my video and then 80 people watched it the next day. It is so powerful if you think about it. Imagine these 54 and 80 people in front of you right now and you are talking about your content to them. That gave me an initial boost and I decided to post my second video. It helped me achieve 181 views on that particular day. I released the third video. Every day I had these consistent views that gave me the courage that I was on the right path. At the end of January, I released a couple of videos on taxes. The logic of working on those videos was exactly the same as before. I knew people would need help with taxes since it was almost a tax season in Canada. Turns out they did not. That is actually the most annoying part of figuring out YouTube. Despite all the success for the first 3 videos, my next 2 videos did not work at all. I was still getting some views on my existing videos, but it was not worthwhile. So I decided to go back to the basics and create a video on making money online. That is where everything changed. I spent a whole week researching the topic and making the most detailed video I could, which paid off dividends. I started seeing numbers that I had not seen previously. With more than a few hundred views every day, I made another video on a similar topic. That video also worked really well and both blew up my channel. My best day for views was 15th February when I just got about 6,000 views. 6,000 views in a single day. I would have never imagined it when I was actually starting this channel. And since then, I have managed to maintain my views to between 2,000 and 2,500. I have released 6 videos since then and all videos have done relatively well. I have not seen another spike like this one yet, but I see consistent results. That is what I wanted when I was starting out actually. I crossed my 1000 subscribers threshold around 20th of February, but the watch hours took a little longer. I now have about 4,600 hours, but I crossed the 4,000 watch hours on 8th of March. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough for all of this. There are a couple of additional steps that you have to take once you qualify for the monetization threshold. You have to set up your AdSense account. For me, it took less than a day. You can also set up your AdSense account even before reaching monetization, which will actually save you a few hours on that particular day. The last step is that you have to apply for the approval of your channel. YouTube says it takes typically 30 days for approval, but that timeline is subjective because I got my approval on the same day. That does not mean it takes only one day because I looked up many videos and they said that the timeline ranges from 1 day to slightly more than 30 days. So don't panic if there is a delay in your approval. Now to the most exciting part of the video. I am glad you are still here because I am genuinely excited for this part. You guys are now my friends and friends should be able to talk to each other and discuss problems and highlight achievements. In fact, I have meant to do this since I started that $0 to $10,000 challenge. I want to start a community of people who are working towards their goals of financial independence and are willing to learn and share their experiences with others. For this purpose, I have started a Discord, which is absolutely free to join for all of you. The link is in the description below. The whole point of this community is to dive deeper into the side hustles and passive income strategies that we all have and provide a safe environment where we can discuss finances openly and talk about money without any judgment. I want to build resources for teenagers who are just starting out, single moms, housewives, couples, and people working more than 50 hours and barely making ends meet. Basically everyone who is on a journey towards passive income and financial independence. I can't wait to meet you all in that Discord forum. By the way, if you haven't seen the video on my $0 to $10,000 challenge, you should check it out by clicking on any of the two videos on your screen. And I'll see you then.